All right, hi guys. I'm back again. I'm just going to do kind of a shortish stream here. Maybe. I just want to actually open up another level to my career here. I want to level up. And it's the best time to do it. There's one thing about this game that I don't like. If I want to fly around my neck of the woods in real time, it's going to have to be at like the crack of dawn or right when the sun starts going down. Okay. Well, we want to get into certifications, and as you can see, I am working on the turbine engine rating. I could take the exam right now. I'm going to pay for it. No, hang on. Let's see what else we can learn from here. I haven't done everything here. Hovering flight, hover while in ground effect, and hover taxi. Now, I passed the exams here, guys, so I can fly around in helicopters. But some of the training missions, guys, are just fucking way too hard. Way too hard, man. I look like a total newbie here. So you can tell that I've had a little bit of time to wake up and stuff. Oh, man, that was a rough start this morning. So tired. I know it's midnight now for most of you folks, but I'm still not on that proper day-night schedule. And I just found out that my gym shuts down showers at 9 o'clock at night.
Welcome to our final hovering lesson, which will bring together collective, cyclic, and pedal skills you've learned before. It is challenging, but you will find it easier and easier with practice. I will assist you with torque and drift counteraction first, but step by step you will have full control, and by the end of the training you'll be hovering all on your own. Okay, ready? All gauges are green. We have enough fuel, and we are clear to go. Using collective, get light on skids first, and then take off to a 2-foot hover.
That's easier said than done. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm not loving the training here. I can fly the vehicles fine. I ended up just picking some random place in Montreal the other day and landed it. I'm like, this is kind of interesting. There's a really kind of an interesting, what I thought was a church. I looked it up in Montreal. Yeah, it was Notre Dame de something. Yeah, it was fucking cool. And you can see the parks where they have the running track around there and stuff. So, yeah, unfortunately, I wish they would teach me something like the trim pitch, because look how long you have to actually hover in that zone for.
Use pedals to maintain a heading toward the runway, and cycle to keep us exactly above the center of our marking.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Fuck. Thought you were going to teach me how to do this, dude. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, that's for sure. And there's so far, it doesn't seem like there's any way to lock that in to 2 feet altitude. Like, you just have to eyeball it and hit the collective, and it's just stupid. I don't like it. Because first of all, I don't really want to hover, and if I have to, I'll worry about it later. But in order to pass it, it's, I mean, I've already passed the exam, but I've got another exam that I have to take with the turbine. I don't think it should be much different, but see what I mean? It's like impossible, man. Let's fucking go. And it's not that you go up very slow, you just start losing power and then you land again. So you have to add power to that collective. I have no idea why I'm starting to take off now. Oh, nice try, man. It's like you can't win. It's why I never continued doing this.
Here you go. Remember how we're practicing pedal control and counteracting the torque? On the count of 3, I will stop applying right pedal and helping you to counteract the rotating tendency. Make sure to maintain the heading toward the runway by using pedals. 3, 2, 1, go. Pedal control is fully yours now. Just maintain the heading for a few seconds. Good. You work well with the torque effect. Now let's add the translating tendency. On the count of 3, I will stop applying right cycling, and I will let you counteract the drift by yourself. Try to stay above the parking circle. And of course, don't forget to maintain the heading. 3, 2, 1, go. You have full control of the helicopter, and you are hovering all by yourself.
Yeah, alright, I'm done with that. We're gonna skip that that lesson. It's so annoying. It is so annoying. I've already passed it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, so I know what I'm doing. I just the training exercises. Hover at this height and fuck off, man. Let's go. We're not hovering at that height. Let's go. I'll hover at that height when I need to. As I'm trying to go for my search and rescue license here.
Beautiful morning at the Blue South Airport today. Perfect for our takeoff and climb lesson. Before taking off to a hover, always check that all gauges are green and we have enough fuel. As you can see, we have half a tank, which is more than enough for our training. Ready to go? I'm not helping you today, so it's all you. Gently raise the collective and get light on the skids. Correct yaw and drift, and then proceed to a 2-foot hover.
Not this shit again, you asshole. Alright, I understand the power ratio now, sort of. the cyclic is very, very sensitive, the collective there. I mean, very, like one tap on the cross button and you're gaining like a little bit of power. Now I got to kind of
Stabilize your hover over the parking area and maintain an altitude between 2 and 8 feet, just like in our hovering training. Good. Now follow the taxi line toward the helipad, but stop before the intersection with the taxiway.
So we're going real slow here, I take it. I never really considered how the helicopters would get out of there. I always just figured they were just kept on the like their helipads, or they were wheeled over. I didn't realize that you'd have to taxi it, because I mean, if there's other helicopters here, that's not the best. You don't want to be fucking around and finding out by hitting other helicopters' rotors and stuff like that. Anyways, yeah, so far so good. Now I forgot what that string on the front's called. It's like a yaw string or something. I heard it briefly. I should probably just look it up. It'd be faster than trying to find it through the instruction manual here. And it does teach you a lot, guys. It really does. But, you know, when you want to play your game,
Stop before crossing the taxiway to check for traffic. Look right to make sure there is no aircraft on the taxiway. Look left to make sure there is no traffic on the approach. Now you can taxi to the center of the helipad.
now it tells you.
We'll take off along the runway, but which direction? Left or right? Look around, find a windsock, and check the wind direction. We always prefer to take off with a headwind.
Zero 04.
We'll be taking off in this direction over the grass. Make sure there are no other aircraft on the taxiways that we're across. And we are ready to go. Start moving forward slowly. Keep your altitude under 10 feet until you reach 45 knots airspeed. Maintain the heading. Notice that the faster you are, the less right pedal you need to keep your heading. Now, gently rotate. Reach, and then maintain 50 knots at all times in the climb. Maintain 50 knots airspeed, and raise the collective for a more effective climb, but don't exceed 100% of available power. Your task is to reach 1,000 feet above sea level, and then make a right turn along the crossword leg of the pattern. Standard helicopter traffic pattern is right, in order to not intersect with the left traffic pattern of airplanes. Turn right while still climbing. Not a bad attempt, but I would suggest trying again. And remember to always stay out of the danger zone of the height to velocity diagram.
He's saying I'm going too fast, but whatever. Whatever, man. I want to fly this little rinky-dink helicopter anyway. Okay, coming in for a landing now. That's probably important. Yeah, so like I landed on something right in the middle of one of those tracks and fields. There was two of them almost oblique to each other, and it was neat. It was fuck. I found it on Google Map. Whoop 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 whoop. Roger, Roger. Really have to be aggressive with that turn, especially to the right.
Passing the helipad on the right, start slowing down to 60 knots airspeed. You will have to reduce the collective a little to avoid climbing.
A little, eh? But not a lot. I feel like there's different people that designed the helicopter tutorials than the.
Check for traffic, and then make a right turn final. Aim to arrive to the final leg at 1,000 feet altitude with 50 knots airspeed. See the helipad? Try to keep this angle of approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent and speed, and arrive at the helipad with your ground speed and descent reaching zero at the same time. In the last phase, slowly raise the collective to overcome the loss of effective transactional lift and, in the end, inertia.
What do you mean too slow? Whatever. I don't call that too slow at all. Especially when you're going to be bouncing up off the ground. I'm good at landings. Not good under pressure.
Here you are. Stabilize your hover over the helipad now. You can trim the helicopter when you hover, when you climb, or when you're in cruise. This releases the forces of the stick and lets you better feel the controls.
Holy, that's pretty agile. Yeah, this is annoying. Cause I don't want to hover. I want to just land the frickin' the vehicle. You know what I mean?
The helicopter has a lot of inertia on the descent. Start raising the collective earlier and stronger to avoid hitting the ground. Let's try to find a leg again. See the helipad? Try to keep this angle of approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent and speed, and arrive at the helipad with your ground speed and descent reaching zero at the same time. In the last phase, slowly raise the collective to overcome the loss of
Really got to get used to that. Yeah, that the power and the collective, man, stop it. It's really, really finicky. Go, man.
Here you are. Stabilize your hover over the helipad now. The helicopter has a lot of inertia on this end. Start raising the collective earlier and stronger to avoid hitting. Let's try the final leg again.
One last try.
See the helipad? Try to keep this angle approach now. Start to gradually slow down. You have to coordinate your descent and speed, and arrive at the helipad with your ground speed and descent reaching zero at the same time. In the last phase, slowly raise the collective to overcome the loss of effective transactional lift and, in the end, inertia. Here you are. Stabilize your hover over the helipad now. You can trim the helicopter when you hover, when you climb, or when you're in cruise. This releases the forces of the stick and lets you better feel the controls.
It doesn't stop me from dropping fast, though. That is my trouble here. It's harder than it looks. It's very, very finicky. Frustrating and boring. Boring. Oh, shit. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. It's like there's some fucking hidden current there or something. As soon as I get near it, I guess it's a wash, ground wash, I suppose. You know, it's essentially a cushion of air, but at the same time, it's not.
Good job. A little more practice, and you will be a pro. I would recommend practicing making an approach to a hover a few more times before moving to more advanced training.
Yeah, boy, oh boy, it does look. I need to get used to what 8 feet looks like. 2 feet is really low. That's I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, first solo flight. Here we go. He wants us to rotate, hover. Oh, fuck. Okay. You know what? It sounds bad, but it's really it's not that bad. Because if you skip the hover, I think it doesn't matter.
Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone, your first solo flight. You've worked hard to get to this point, and I have complete confidence in your skills and abilities to make a perfect traffic path. Remember, you've trained extensively for this moment, and you know what to do. Stay calm, trust your training, and remain focused. And don't forget about doing a pre-flight check and removing all those covers.
Roger, roger. Yeah, you don't take off the Pitot gauge covers. You might not be able to register your airspeed, which could be kind of funny. Holy shit, eh? There's not a lot to it. I swore I saw something under there. Well, it looks good to me. We fly on this side. I need to figure out how to get the startup procedure going here for both the aircrafts. I hope we can get this search and rescue, though. It's not too punishing, but we may have to do some extra missions here, which is unfortunate. Maybe we'll go around the world. We'll go check out some of the hot spots. See, here I can be a little more aggressive. I'm going to scraping the ground there. I don't like the view on this helicopter. I feel like I never get it centered right. Definitely have to be more aggressive with the pushing forward. Whoa! Okay, nobody registered that. That looked like it was all a controlled landing. I know you asked me to stop, but I'm not going to today. All right, off we go. This part's a little easier. Yeah, it'll be neat when we can finally go fly into, like, let's say Algonquin Park or Cypress Lake and rescue people. That'll be super awesome. Roger, roger. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't want to be doing that. Don't be screwing it up now while everyone's looking at us. Yeah, they don't really explain where we're at right now, which is a little unfortunate. All right, there we go. Nice altitude. Yeah, this is going to be great if we can get that that one certification. And eventually, other things open up too, guys, like where you're, you know, putting out forest fires and scooping the water out of the ground, like out of the pools or you know, lakes or wherever it may be. Really cool stuff. Whoop whoop whoop! Too fast, too fast. Whoop whoop whoop. It's A-okay. It's A-okay. We're gonna fucking bleed off a whole bunch of speed there. Oh shit. Need that trim. It's the trim giving us problems here. There we go. That's a little better. Everything's under control now. Sort of. Make an approach. Any day of the week, buddy. Too fast, my ass. Yeah, I'd prefer a helicopter that had a more transparent floor where you can actually see where you're frickin' landing. I know they exist. You're a fucking piece of dog shit. Just land the fucking thing. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Definitely need practice here. That trim is brutal. All right, well, we just got to stop at the parking stand. Nice. We landed it. Fuck that. I'm just going to take that as a fucking W. Look at this goddamn bullshit. What's up with that? There's the instructor over there just watching me come down multiple times. Bam, bam, bam. Determined to destroy the vehicle. If I was him, I'd get the fuck out of the way, to be honest, and get inside that building. And you might just be safe. That's good to know. I almost forgot about. I did actually forget about that. That's a very handy thing to have because if you don't, you're taking quite a while to get the hell out of this thing. I think you might be able to get out now. What's up, buddy? How was that? The landing was great, wasn't it?
It wasn't your best flight, but don't be discouraged. With more practice, you'll improve quickly.
What do you mean? I already got my license. What are you talking about? This game, trust me, I got a B on that. What? The last one I got a C. I'm going to go back to certification. Let's see what this is opening up for us here. And then we're going to try the turbine. Let's see. What else does it have in store? Rapid deceleration. I kind of know how to do that. Well, I guess these two ones here might be worthy. Lower collective, adjust pedals, maintain height, and okay, it's exactly what I was thinking. But it's easier said than done.
Now, when you have more skill and understanding of the helicopter, let's move to advanced maneuvers.
All right, Elton John.
Hovering over the runway center line while I'm talking, okay? Advanced maneuvers often require a pilot to take the helicopter to the edge of the safe operating envelope. Today we will learn to do a rapid deceleration maneuver. You'll see, even though it is also called a quick stop, all inputs should be slow and gentle. We'll begin with air taxi. You will accelerate to 45 knots, climb to 30 feet, and lower the collective a bit to keep this height and speed. We want to fully stop above the arrow, which marks the very end of the runway. Remember the technique. At the same time, apply half cyclic and lower the collective to maintain height and slow down. When the speed is almost gone and the helicopter begins to settle, slowly raise the collective and add forward cyclic until you stabilize and hover. That's it. Just don't forget to maintain the correct heading by using your pedals. Let's go. Start by moving forward, just like you do for the normal takeoff. Reach 45 knots airspeed while staying below 10 feet. Now climb to 30 feet while staying at 45 knots. 30 feet. Keep this height at 45 knot speed. Lower the collective a bit. Now, half cyclic and push the collective down. Keep flaring until you lose speed. To avoid ballooning, lower the collective and reduce half cyclic. Next time begin raising the collective earlier to avoid hitting the ground. Let's try to
I swear this is broken, dudes. This can't be right. Let's try it again.
moving forward, just like you do for the normal takeoff. Reach 45 knots airspeed while staying below 10 feet. Now climb to 30 feet while staying at 45 knots. 30 feet. Keep this height at 45 knot speed. Lower the collective a bit. You are too high. You should be staying above the runway. We need to be at the 30 feet with 45 knots airspeed when starting rapid deceleration. Let's try air taxi again, but this time make sure that we have good conditions for making a quick stop. Let's go. Start by moving forward, just like you do for the normal takeoff. Reach 45 knots airspeed while staying below 10 feet. Now climb to 30 feet while staying at 45 knots. 30 feet. Keep this height at 45 knot speed. Lower the collective a bit. We need to be at the 30 feet with 45 knots airspeed when starting rapid deceleration.
Well, it would have been even better at 65, doofus.
That we have good conditions for making a quick stop. Let's go. Start by moving forward, just like you do for the normal takeoff. Reach 45 knots airspeed while staying below 10 feet. Now climb while staying at 45 knots. 30 feet. Keep this height at 45 knot speed. Lower the collective bid. You are too high. Now, aft cyclic and push the collective down. Keep flaring until you lose speed. To slow down the descend, raise collective, add forward cyclic. Adjust pedals as necessary.
Oh man, that is a bunch of bullshit. I guess once you master it, though, you've got it, eh? And I mean, let's face it, helicopters are probably one of the cooler vehicles you could be commandeering. I like them personally. I don't like it in this fucking game, though. Let's go, man. Oh man, this is pathetic.
Exercise normal hovering above the runway's center line. You see, even though the maneuver sounds rather simple, it requires very high coordination of all controls. Nice attempt, and I know that after some practice you will do better.
Yeah, okay. And then what's the other one here? Was it a rapid climb? Oh, confined area. Yeah. Well, I mean, I landed this really well the last time when I landed right in that, I landed right in the middle of a football field, with like, bleachers and everything. It was like super fun just fucking around, you know? All right, so this is going to help me with the other training, hopefully, here.
Hi there, I am controlling the helicopter now, and we are entering the right downwind leg of our usual traffic pattern.
Whoa.
Prepare to take control of the helicopter in 3, 2, 1, now. Good. Keep flying straight and level. Maintain altitude between 1,000 and 1,200 feet. This is a good height for the high reconnaissance we are about to do. Our goal today is to operate in the confined area, see that small field surrounded by trees and hangars. That is our target. Fly closer to have a better overview of the field.
Roger, Roger. There's no easy way to get around this trim, though. The trim is a son of a bitch. Once you're flying, it's okay, but again, it's going to take practice. And I'm getting blown off course here. I don't like it. I see the target field.
Gradually slow down to almost a hovering speed now.
Oh yeah?
We need to fly alongside the field very slow and explore it carefully. Check if there are any unexpected obstacles present. Wires, for instance.
While still maintaining the altitude, eh? Alrighty. See, once I'm up in the air, I'm fine. But start telling me what to do and where to look and... Yeah, that's easy peasy. And we can pretty much just land it. Whoa. My pedals aren't working.
Looks good to me. Judging by the windsock at the airport, we landed parallel to the 04 runway. Let's fly downwind and prepare for the approach now. Speed up again.
Dude, I've got a problem here. I am not sure what's going on here. I have got a strong pull to the right here, and it's not making sense. Yeah, I can't even turn to the left. And if I let go of the pedal, I go into this kind of a fucking death spin there. I don't know. Like, that's not good. This is like, feels like all of a sudden it slipped over into like advanced techniques here. And it's so sensitive. And you look at, like, the pedals don't move when all the time. There they are. Like, I didn't get into some weird autopilot mode, did I? Or did I just get into some weird spin or something? I have no idea. I did adjust my height, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. See, when I go up like that, it feels like I'm going, like, ready to flip over. So I've got to really kind of get used to that. All right, let's go. Yeah, there's bugs here. There's definitely bugs in the game. I find that my joystick sticks sometimes. If I'm looking out a window, I have to kind of move the stick up and then down again. Well, it's getting there. Maintain 50 knots. Final turn.
Now begin your descent to the landing field. Lower the collective more than you would normally, but avoid vortex or rain stay conditions. After a steep approach, you need to begin raising the collective higher and more forcefully to avoid settling and touching the ground.
Yeah, roger that. That was my bad. My bad.
Stabilize your hover now. After a steep approach, a helicopter has more inertia on descent than on a low approach.
Heard that before.
Raising the collective earlier and more forcefully to avoid hitting the ground. Let's try the approach again. Let's fly downwind and prepare for the approach now. Speed up again. Deviate to the left to allow enough space for turning back or front. Now turn right and start slowing down and descending. Try to be at 1,000 feet and 50 knots airspeed when you enter the final descent.
Yeah, but that was really cool. I mean, getting into Montreal and seeing the, the real world location. I'm just like, wow, that is really fucking wild. All right, I can do this.
Now begin your descent to the landing field. Lower the collective more than you would normally, but avoid vortex or rain stay conditions. After a steep approach, you need to begin raising the collective higher and more forcefully to avoid settling and touching the ground.
And then instantly too fast. Fuck off.
Stabilize your hover now.
I'm trying to, buddy boy. At one point, I think it gives up. I think it just goes, yeah, you suck, dude.
Let's prepare for takeoff now. Make a pivoting turn back toward the downwind side of the field. Hover taxi to the downwind corner of the field to have as much area as possible in front of us. Remember, the three most useless things during an emergency are the runway behind you, the altitude above you, and the fuel left in the fuel truck. Head against the wind now and prepare for takeoff.
Whoa. You're really gonna do that to me, are you?
Stabilize your hover over our takeoff spot.
Ah, shit. Alright, well. Let's see if we can get down there quickly. on, buddy. Give it to me. I'm literally right there.
All gauges are green. We have enough fuel, and we have over 10% available power in reserve. Slowly raise collective and lower your nose a bit to start gaining speed. Aim for 100% in MLI, but not more. Keep this attitude until you pass the trees. Now transition to your usual climb with 15 knots airspeed. That was a good attempt, but you need a bit more practice to safely operate in confined areas.
I don't think so. I don't think so, buckaroo. We'll see. Let's see who's rescuing stranded campers in about 20 minutes. We'll see. All right, let's go back to certification, because I definitely do not want to try those. Way too hard, man. Especially probably depending on the type of helicopter you're flying as well. So this ought to be interesting. So what do we got here? That one we ended up not hovering in flight. I could probably get a little bit better at that now. Confined area, a C. That's not bad. Not bad. All right, so we're going to move into the turbine engine rating. Turbine engines provide a better power-to-weight ratio than piston engines, featuring an increased carrying capacity and coping better with hot, humid, and high-altitude environmentals. We are going to take that exam. Let's fly. The operation and handling of turbine engines deviates from conventional helicopter piston engines, prompting pilots to undertake specific training before flying turbine-powered rotorcraft. Helicopters powered by turbine engines can harness more power, fly faster, higher, and carry more weight than piston-powered rotorcraft. This exam takes place in one of the world's most beautiful helicopter hubs, Queenstown Airport, New Zealand. I see that it might have to load in a little bit. Just a tad, I say. So we're, I guess, fuck, man. We should be able to pass. There's not really any exams that I have not been able to pass. On the first try. So it's pretty forgiving. You can basically crash the vehicle on landing and they'll be like, well, okay, you could use a little bit of improvement, but no problems. You can carry passengers at night now. Okay, see ya. What's that? What's all that smoke on the horizon? All right, now I'm going to have to build up some cashola here too. All right, a steep approach. Be careful not to get caught up in the VRS or to push the engine over 100% power output. All right, sorry, I'm just reading there. So it's a little heavier vehicle. Oh man, oh man. It's like my graphic drivers are fucked. Hey? Oh, fuck. I can't see shit there. That's a bit better. All right, come in, depart, high performance takeoff, initial climb, downwind. I should be able to pass this really easily. Yeah. I'm glad they're not having us do some stupid maneuvers like land inside, like beside that lake. But that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm aiming for right now. I really want that search and rescue. So what we're going to have to do is bang off a couple of these, or this. We'll have to get this rating, and then we're going to be rated for search and rescue. But we got to be very careful because it's going to cost us money, which means we're going to have to do other missions, and we're going to have to get missions that are going to give us the most amount of money. Because some of these missions, even if you skip through them, you're still required to put in probably a good 25 minutes of flight time. Yeah, it's loading in. It did not like that area of the world there for some strange reason, but what a great place to fly. Yeah, guys, I just nerd out. If they pulled out Microsoft Train Sim, I'd buy that too. That was a really, really good simulator. Basically, it had everything. You could crash your trains. Things could derail, like 10 cars back, or 50 if you're carrying like some of the super big loads. Man, you learn quite a bit. Like for things like that, they'll have like an engine or two at the back pushing, and there'll be the two on the front. And it's amazing, man, how they kind of cart that shit around. But my biggest and most the awesomest takeaway was doing the Japan run, and just oh my god, it was like your whole shift, man. It was for like an hour and a half, and it was all just in an urban environment. It was fucking the weirdest thing ever. And if you look at it now, if you play the flight sim and you fly over Japan, where basically Tokyo will crash the PlayStation. It does not react well to the PlayStation for sure. I love my guy. We're gonna go just skip to taxi. We're gonna skip everything here if we can do that, and skip the taxi if we can. Probably not, but and if we're having troubles, we'll just get in a helicopter and we'll just pilot people around, and we'll get used to flying that way. We won't make a lot of money.
Good day. I will be your examiner during this flight. My job is to make sure that you're able to handle the power output and handling characteristics of a turbine helicopter. You will be flying the
I'm going to skip to takeoff. Like I said, I just want to get the certification. Who cares about the particulars? Let's just get to the SAR. I want to be rescuing people out of, the deep, dark forest, man, by the time I go to bed today. I don't think it's going to take that long. It's only 2 in the morning. I'm not going to bed for another 8 hours. Although I got to be sleeping longer. Me getting up at 3 in the afternoon after going to bed at 10:30 is just won't do it. Driving a vehicle, man, it's important. I mean, there's people in the car. I don't want to fucking mess them up. Now, luckily, we're not going to be doing breakneck speeds. It's not like we're going down the highway on a Friday, but it is a lot of drunk people, man, walking in front of you. This is more like it. One Papa Delta, ready for takeoff. Feels better already. Nice. So far, so good. Just keep it nice and casual like this, and we'll have it in the bag. Coming into final. One thing that's missing is my trim. I can feel it changing. It's not showing. All right, I don't mind a lower airspeed here. Right on. Suppose we can speed things up here. Don't start losing it now. Whoa. It's my trim, I think. Lot of resistance to the left here. Not sure why that is. Damn it, come on, man. Yeah, here, let me just, let me see what the problem is here. Where's the power? Holy shit, man. I'm not sure what's going on here. But I just need to land this fucking thing, man. That's all I need to do. It's something weird. I can feel something going in the pedals. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. That was really strange what happened there right at the end. Everything else is going fine, and then I just went into that flat spin. Couldn't get my my way out of it. I had to fight with using the left rudder. I have no idea if I hit something by accident. Damn it. The other guy hasn't got out of the hospital yet. She said shaft. How about the controls don't fuck up this time? That'd be real nice. That'd be spectacular there, game.
Queenstown Tower, November 191 Papa Delta ready at helipad. Close traffic. November 191 Papa Delta. QNH 101 tree. Close traffic. Cleared for takeoff helipad 1 Papa Delta.
1 Papa Delta. Ready for takeoff. Oh, now we got landing mirror. Now. I think I might have to restart. Yeah, I am gonna have to restart because I ended up borking, whatever happened there. It was sending me into that spin again, and that's not its default. Oh, hopefully it's not the controller running out of batteries. I don't think so. It's a brand new one, but it's nice now. I don't have to worry for 2 years with the controller dying.
My job is to make sure that you're able to handle the power output and handling characteristics of a turbine helicopter. You will be flying the Airbus H-125 today, a turbine helicopter powered by the Saturn Ariel 2D engine, delivering over 850 shaft horsepower. Don't let the power figures get to your head. You clearly have what it takes to handle this helicopter. Stay calm, channel what you've learned in your rotorcraft training, and the certification is in the bag. And a pro tip, try not to get too distracted by the scenery. Queenstown ground, November 191 Papa Delta with Charlie. Request taxi to the end. Close traffic.
Let's make sure that we can skip through that. We don't want to wait too long, and then it's like, oh, now you actually have to do it. No.
Queenstown Tower, November 191 Papa Delta ready, Alabama. Close traffic.
November 191 Papa Delta. UNH 101 tree. Closed traffic approved. Cleared for takeoff helipad.
Clear for takeoff helipad 1 Papa Delta.
All right, here we go again. Nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm getting. It's just wants to cycle to the right now. It's fucking weird. And it makes for very, very hard. I think it might be bugged, guys. This doesn't feel right. Like, this feels like more like I should be playing, like, fucking getting a real license here. Yeah, oh man. If I let go of that right pedal, we are going for like a super cruise. And I've got some major speed going on. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is next to impossible, man. This is, like if I, yeah, here's letting go of that,
1 Papa Delta. Please acknowledge.
oh, damn it.
You should not attempt a landing here. Take off again and land on the designated runway.
That's a little frustrating here. Now watch, I'll fly any other helicopter, and nothing will happen. Nothing will come of it. Hoist endorsement 12,500. Okay, let's go for a couple flights here. We're going to need money anyway. I'm going to start practicing with the helicopter a little bit more. Do a couple missions. Now, there's my range. I want to go. I have to keep doing missions over there. But I think I have specific... There we go. We can fly over Montreal in the helicopter. It says it's going to take 45 minutes. We'll try to skip through that as fast as we can. And let's see how this vehicle flies. We have to do this anyway, and yeah, we're going to skip through everything. We're going to see just how fast we can get through what they say is a 45-minute mission. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the landing. Alright, yeah, we're going to accept that mission. So Olympics Stadium Biosphere, Habitat 67, Olympic Stadium. And oh, okay, downwind. Okay, and then final. I gotcha. Alright, so we're taking off. That's weird. It's got a really weird takeoff here. All right, okay, so we're taking off. Yeah, Biosphere, Olympic Stadium. And Habitat 67, probably built for the 67 Expo. There's probably some futuristic bullshit. Spent a whole bunch of dollars on it. But, I mean, it's historical. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to sound like some stupid cynic. Yeah, it looks almost like an Earthship type thing. And the Biosphere, I think probably the exact same thing. Probably built for the exposition as well. And now, I mean, it's just a curiosity. If people come here, take a look. They might have a museum or, you know, good parkland. And, I mean, let's face it, the building's kind of original. Be an interesting place at the end of time, man. If that was all plexiglass or... I mean, now what might even be better is solar panels. All right, let's accept that mission. Hopefully we don't have any problems here flying the vehicle. Like I said, that pedal control, I'm not sure why it's going into a flat spin like that. I'm pretty sure it's not the controller and its settings, or I'd love to restart the game, but it's a little hard to do when I'm doing a stream. That's one thing I hate about streaming off the console. Is I can't just switch to desktop, and you know, it'd be nice if you could just film your desktop. I'm sure there's some security issues there or something along those lines, but yeah, that piece of tooth that came out felt like a whole giant tooth. I gotta be really careful of what's remaining, though. I mean, because I can't be chomping down on that. It's I don't want that to break too. That would kind of suck a whole bunch of ass. See, I'm wondering, I hope all these things are taken off. I hope they're not skipping it, and that's why we've still got the blade, the rotor blade warmers on. No, not getting any lift. She's just looking dead straight ahead.
Captain, seems like you're ready. Isn't it just perfect for a little tour? For this flight, you welcome aboard Natalie Byron. It's a scenic tour over Montreal. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're set. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Again, we're getting right to the nitty gritty, and even the flying around. We're going to because we're going to have a lot of experience here. Don't worry about skipping. I mean, all this is boring anyway for the most part.
Charlie Foxtrot Yankee Quebec uniform. Altimeter 2992 departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff helipad 1.
Cleared for takeoff helipad 1. Yankee Quebec uniform.
So exciting. Okay, a bit nervous too, I won't lie to you. Only one way to find out. So far, so good.
Yankee Quebec uniform. Continue for west departure.
Tower, Charlie Foxtrot Yankee Quebec uniform. Continue for west departure.
All right, we're going to fly over to the biosphere, and then we'll probably just go over to the habitat. I mean, there's no point fast forwarding through that. And maybe even the Olympic Stadium. I think everything's pretty close. And then we'll just do a beam back to final. And if we can land everything nicely, we can take her home, get some good money, get her reputation up. We don't want to trash it too much. Looks great though.
Yankee Quebec uniform. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Tower, Charlie Foxtrot Yankee Quebec uniform. Frequency change.
Kind of going the wrong way. See, there we go. Now we're not having any issues with the pedals, with the rudder. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff even on the ground here. Huh. The biosphere is that way, lady.
I'm obsessed with this place. I'm gonna get a legendary photo album, trust me.
How did you talk there? All right, fly to the habitat. Not a problem. Zip, zip, zip. There we go. Super close. That is a big ass city, man. I'm telling you that. Holy. That's it looks like they've got a couple downtowns. It's almost like Toronto. Now that's one thing I like this game for too. I'm kind of a nerd in that regard. Yeah, don't start bitching about the speed. I hate when they're just going too fast. I can't see anything. Not even looking at the ground, lady. And yeah, it's neat. I mean, if you've ever wondered what these cities kind of look like, here you go. And of course, you can get a better view if you go, get into your free cam, kind of get a better view. Yeah, well, it's not a big deal, lady. Now we're going sideways, which is not really what we want.
Hey, what's that shaking?
Oh my God, we're going down, lady. Buckle yourselves in. All right, down the river, down the St. Lawrence. Fly around the Olympic Stadium. I mean, all this stuff was pretty much built within 20 years of each other, I believe. Everyone that I've talked to that have said anything about anything, they've always Montreal's just an absolutely beautiful city. Wonder what it's like now. It looked good when I was flying over it. I was just fucking around. Let's see what I can do in the helicopter. And a lot of parks here, I noticed. There was a baseball diamond down there. I mean, I was kind of shocked. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, couldn't do that while I was flying. I would have been... Yeah, so it's around here somewhere, funny enough, where I ended up kind of... landing. Just north of here a bit. And there's a really cool church. So I ended up looking it up, and I mean, you can read reviews, you can see the insides of these buildings. It's absolutely like this. Like, what the hell is that? Now, I think if I remember correctly, that is the Olympic residence. So when everybody came, that's where they stayed, and it was like a big ass hotel. Now, what is it? I don't know. And the timing seems to be all real timing here. The sun definitely goes down real quick in the winter here. I'm definitely going to have to try that other flight again. Before I log off, like I said, I wouldn't mind getting it. I don't know about actually getting the search and rescue. It might be a lot of money. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta really push the cyclic forward, like hardcore. Or, I'm not getting any type of airspeed here.
Charlie Foxtrot, Yankee Quebec uniform. Tower. Altimeter 29992. Enter right downwind helipad 1.
Definitely a lot more to look after when you're
Intense here.
flying the helicopter. You know what? Let's get right to landing. I don't want to freak her out. I could practice more, but like I said, we're going to be having a lot of practice right here coming in. The takeoffs, the landings are where you're really going to make it or break it. No. Yeah, I'm not getting any of that pushback, though, like I did off that other helicopter. But I do have a tendency to keep wanting to turn left, and that's not always the case. So I'm not sure if that has some bearing on maybe the wind. Interesting buildings like that building over there that's got a circular ring around it. Very cool. This looks like a refugee fucking camp. What is this, the airport? It's nice and slow here.
Captain, can you make it smoother?
Captain, I have to say you did a great job setting everyone down in these landing conditions. 1.6.4. Yankee Quebec uniform.
Okay. Natalie, how was that? That was great, wasn't it? Give me my money, get the fuck out of here. Leave me a nice good review. Wasn't the Habitat 67 absolutely gorgeous? I don't know why your back hurts. Here, have some Tylenol. All right, mission success. Oh, hey, not bad. Not bad. I'll take a B. An A would have been super nice. Let's check out the performance details here. Avoid common mistakes. I'm not sure if I did that because I've seen nighttime landings and stuff like that. That's kind of sus. All right, what am I getting here? Give me some money. I'm going to be some mediocre pilot for like years. Oh, then that opens up in there. I see. So if I want to get Iceland, we're going to have to wait though for that. What the hell is this place? Boy, oh boy. Maybe Danish as well? Names like that, I'd imagine so. Interesting. This sounds more English. Okay. Or yeah, or more important, more Scottish. Well, what do we got here? Ferry flight. I don't want to do. No. I mean, although it would open up some kind of a decent area of the world, wouldn't it? What else do we got? I think we've got something down here. That's another fly cargo. I don't want to fly cargo. I want to fly my helicopter, man. That sounds really good, though. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that you can do. So as soon as you open up an area, well, you know what? Let's do that. I'm going to open up around Austria or wherever the hell it is. We need the money anyhow, and flying a plane is a joke compared to the helicopter. But I need more experience with a helicopter. So what we'll do is maybe alternate. Oh man, look at that. Oh, it's pretty cloudy. Scattered clouds. Easy peasy. Ferry flight. 20 kilometers, not a problemo. I'm so sad I'm out of coffee. Yeah, so that gym membership, it's 24-hour gym, but you can't actually have showers after like 9:30. It's oh, that's a bummer. Ooh, it's looking a little windy out. Yeah, we already did a circle check earlier today. We don't have to do it again. All right. Yeah, this is what I need to learn. I want to know how to start up the vehicle here.
Hello, it's Julia Reichert. Thanks for accepting the job. I'm your contact here. Today's lucky bird heading to Nijmegen is this charming little 172 Skyhawk. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. Michael Klimek. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic. Cessna Delta Romeo Tango Whiskey Charlie is taxiing to runway 18. Echo Delta Romeo Mike. Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic. Cessna Delta Romeo Tango Whiskey Charlie. taking off runway 18. Departure to the west. Echo Delta Romeo Mike.
Oh, come on! Fuck off.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic. Cessna Delta Romeo Tango Whiskey Charlie. Taking off runway 18. West departure. Echo Delta Romeo Mike.
Again, something I've not been overly comfortable with, the taking off here. It seems like I can't get... It's kind of like the collective of the helicopter. I can't get that, the sweet spot. It's either just fucking way too much or way too little. Doesn't help that, that big-ass crosswind there, though, either. Alright. Well, here goes. Whoa. Stall. Stall. Whoa. That was a little bit of a rough takeoff. Alright. Well, we shouldn't need that on. I gotta speed up the cursor here a bit. Oh shit, I just realized something. We crashed that plane. It's supposed to be a drop off. The guy just got his the maintenance check done. And we smashed his plane up. Oh shit. That's funny. Definitely like the plane's a little it's like so much more hands off. It's nice. Now I don't know all the intricacies of the helicopter either, so there could be a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really know about. So looks like we're literally following the river. This is good. This is going to open up a bunch of missions down the Danube or the Rhine or whatever river that is. Danube is actually really cool if you kind of follow that. Its ecosystem is just absolutely brilliant. If you follow it from start to finish, it's just like holy shit. It supports a whole diversity of life. It's kind of incredible. All right, we're a little into the clouds here. I suppose I don't want to go too low. We have got a little bit of mountains in front of us. Smooth sailing over here, just a little over the hills and far away, and everything is so much nicer. No shitty takeoff. That wind was tough, man, and again, too much pepper, man, with the startup and trying to get down that runway when I'm taxiing. It's just again, it's like the collector. I hope there's some form of patch or something. 2,000 feet. Yeah, and that was another thing. I did not have any trim indicators on my other on the helicopter. So I don't know if that's buggy. I hope it's not, because we need to pass that. It's not a biggie, except until my helicopter decided to start really spazzing out. We've got a good engine speed here. Landing might be a little bit of a challenge. And again, look, you can skip right to the descent if you want, guys. But that's not. I don't know, man. I'm just really curious. Just how things work and what it looks like, and.
Delta traffic. Cessna Delta Romeo Tango Whiskey Charlie. 5 miles northeast. 1700. Inbound to land. Runway 27. Echo Delta Romeo Delta.
So we want eyes on the landing strip. Wonderful. Looks like it might be grass. My favorite. Hopefully we can land it. It's forgiving though. It's not like it punishes you. It still gives you like a reward and stuff. So just keep that in mind. It's not all doom and gloom if you end up crashing your vehicle. Oh fuck. But again, I mean, just imagine like growing up in these, like it's just a totally different way of living. And you can see why, countries in Europe and stuff would be extremely close-knit and wanting to look after their people and stuff. Like, wowzers. I'm going to get a little more height here, I think. Having extra height's always better than having no height. What's that saying? It's better to be on the ground wishing you were up in the air than up in the air wishing you were on the ground. All right, airspeed's okay. That can change very rapidly, though. We got to be careful with that as you make a descent. Look at the hills, man. Some people would call that boring, but you know what? When you've lived in North America and you kind of see the style that goes on here. This stuff is what I would consider like quaint, man. Now, would I want to live in any of these towns here for 30 years? No. That's too many people know you. You can get stuck in a rut. Gonna start slowing it down a tad here. Airport's right down to the right of us. I know that looks like a clusterfuck, but we're going that way. Yeah, there we go. And there's the runway. Alright, I gotta be careful of the airspeed here. It's a little windy too. I want to get the trim kind of back to normal. Alright. I'm getting a stall warning here. I'm not too worried about that. Oh. No! Oh, shit! Shit! Oh, no! I don't know what's going on here, guys. I've never had that type of fuckery going on.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Cessna Delta Romeo Tango Whiskey Charlie is on final. Runway 27. To land, Echo Delta Romeo Delta.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really strange, man. Again, I've got some fucking weird shit going on. Oh, wow. Okay, I gotta remember, it's not a helicopter, but I mean, I was not going that slow. Like, your airspeed, you want it down to about 60, and I just dropped. There must be some ground level type of wind effect. I'm gonna keep my my trim the same, I think. Well, maybe not. No, let's get the trim. That seemed to really screw me up. I'm gonna go a little right here just in case. No! No, why is the engine all super high again? Fuck off. You know, I guess it's up to me to check the throttle and where it's at. So we're going to try this again. Get the trim back down. Oh man, this is almost embarrassing now. Oh. It's weird. I'm not sure. It's me. It's definitely me. It's not the game. I'm just not 100% sure what. So it's got me set at 18% trim.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Cessna Delta Romeo Tango Whiskey Charlie is on final. Runway 27 to land. Echo Delta Romeo Delta.
Fuck it, we're going in just nice and smooth. Nope, see? I don't know what it is there. It's like I'm going from 80 to like all of a sudden just dropping out of the sky. I'm not sure, there could be some physical effect going on there. So we're going to try it again.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Cessna Delta Romeo Tango Whiskey Charlie is on final. Runway 27 to land. Echo Delta Romeo Delta.
And even the wind right now, it feels like it wants to blow me over. That was a hard landing. That was a really hard landing. Yeah, there's the like if I look at it, I'm going to come to a stop. I'm going to add a little bit of engine power, and then I'll be almost ready for takeoff again. It's I don't know why it is so sensitive. You know what it might be? It might be I might be compensating for the stick drift. I guess if you note the power, though, you should never really run into any troubles. I'd say around 1,000, maybe 1,100. That was really surprisingly hard, that with the wind. Oh, man. It's good, but it creates this really weird updraft when you're coming in and landing, and it's just like whoosh, the whole weather pattern changes. All right, well, that was a little longer than I expected.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Cessna Delta Romeo.
I don't want to roll anywhere. I don't want to, like, now you have to park the bloody plane. That was, yeah, again.
Finally made it, Captain. I know this kind of flights can be rough, but I'm sure you did your best. Welcome to Numachandra.
What was it, some kind of fucking test, you asshole? I didn't want that, man. I just wanted to fly the plane here. I crashed it 3 times or 4 times. Like, oh my God. Ugh, none. You suck. Well, that's going to open up some stuff anyway. I don't give a shit. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, some big bucks. So thanks, Mike. Oh, dude, that's not good. That's a big chunk, man. That took me a long time to actually. I've got to fly some really good ones now, you son of a gun. Ouch. Aha. So I see. Wherever these open. Well, let's find a helicopter. What are these ones here? Ferry flight. They're 2 stars. Variable flight rule. So, yeah, low clouds possibly. You can certainly view the briefing. All right, so yeah, I guess the blue ones are level 2. Is that what we're supposed to think? Oh, they're... no, that's level 1. Oh, I think it means that you're going to have variable flight conditions. That is quite a flight. That's right over off the mountains, man. Very cool. Oh, these are longer ones. These are good. These are good. These aren't just like local. All right, so that's ferry. I don't think yeah, because we need higher skill ratings here. These are going to pay more. $4,000. But I don't want to land the plane like I did before. That's just going to drag my skill rating down and my reputation. That can't happen because we get special missions when we hit B class. Yeah, these are so short. But there has to be helicopters here. I don't know. Can you sort? I just want a fucking rotorcraft. You got the super big ones, but oh, here we go. Okay, all right, good. Cologne. Again, these are just more sightseeing, which is unfortunate. The level 2s are kind of interesting, but again, I'll check out a level 2 maybe over Canada. We'll give